Hey everyone, I'm Amanda and welcome to A Lucky Creates. Today I'm bringing a scrapbook page to you. I'm using a sketch over at Scrapbook Sketch. I'm a premium member, so it's number 36 from December 2023. I try and start off with any painting so it will dry quickly and I can use it at the end of the project. These chipboards here are from Scrapbook Fantasies that are based in Queensland in Australia. I paint them using acrylic paints from good old Kmart. So just matching the colours up, but you'll see later on that I really don't like that bright yellow, so I don't end up using it. This is a picture of my son Lucas, who's the little blondie there, with his bestie Cooper. And this day at school back in 2021, they were in grade 1. They won Student of the Week the same day, so they were pretty chuffed with themselves. So I just trimmed the photo to 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I'm just making a black matte of 6 by 4. So the layout I'm using requires a long strip behind the photo that takes is the length of the page. So I'm just cutting the yellow strip at about 1 1/4 inches, and I do make 2 just in case I stuff up, so then I don't have to come back. And then the papers, I couldn't tell you where they come from, I'm sorry, they're very old. They're probably like from the reject shop or Kmart back when you could get scrapbooking supplies anywhere in Australia, and they're just all cut from 4 by 4 to make the background as well. So I just got a black strip out of my stash. I've got lots of little paper strips there, and I'm just cutting the edges into a little flaggy bit to sit on top of that yellow strip as well. Could use a tag cutter if you had one, but you can just easily do it by hand, so I just do it by hand. So I'll just lay out the page to see how we're looking, and see if I'm happy with it, and I think I decide I very much am. So I just use my leftover papers to create some embellishments, decorations, whatever you want to call them. Everyone calls them something a bit different. So just fussy cut some stars out in all 3 colours to kind of coordinate with my chipboards I painted earlier, to spread around the layout. So now that I've done that, I need to place my title, which is Super Dooper, and get these little chippy boards on. And here is where you see I ditched that yellow. I was like, nah, don't like it. So now I'm just going to do a bit of a background with a stencil that I got off Temu. I just use some Stampin' Up! Inks. I think it's Marina Mist and Daffodil Delight, and just place them randomly around the edge. I'm really sorry that I cut the bottom off. This is my first YouTube video ever, so apologies for that. And then just using the same colour paints that I painted the stars with, I just add a bit of water and spritz and splatter them a little bit in the background, just to draw it all in together. I do like to save all paper, so I'll cut the insides out of any paper I can. As you know, it's not cheap these days. Alright, let's stick this together. So everything is flat, just using some double-sided tear tape, whatever you want to call it. So I used to eyeball everything, but I've just invested in this little tea ruler from Scrapbook Fantasies. just to straighten things up a little bit. It just makes it look a little bit nicer. So it's got all your inches and everything. So I think it cost me about $25 or $30. Good investment. So just starting to line it all up and stick it all down. So the one thing I do raise up a bit is that photo, just to give it a little bit of height and volume, and then glue down that chippy board with some Tombow, and I've raised a few of the stars up just to give it that little bit of texture. And there we have it. Our page is complete. My first ever YouTube video. Woohoo! Thank you everyone for coming to scrap with me today. I will try and get up all the information underneath. As this is my first video, don't hold your breath. Technology isn't my friend. Although I do this for fun because I'm a stay-at-home mummy to 4 children, 3 who are neurodiverse. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. My kids are like, Mum, how many subscribers do you have? And right now it's 0. Thank you, and I'll try and make more videos, and happy scrapping everyone.